This is lab exercise number 13. In this, I am going to find out whether an input number is a number which is belongs to the power of 2. For example, 8. 2 raised to 3 is 8. 10. Although it's an even number, you cannot get 10 by raising any number to the power of 2. So 12, again it's an even number, but you cannot get it by raising any number to 2 and get 12. Similarly, 16, 2 raised to 4 is 16. So 8, 16, 32, 64, these are all numbers which can be obtained by raising them to the power of 2. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to read a variable or read a number into a variable called num, maintain a copy of that in the variable called temp, because when we are going to process this original number, we are going to lose the number. That's why we have kept a variable called temp. Flag is used to indicate whether the number belongs to the power of 2 or not. The first thing I'm doing is I'm asking the user enter a number. Once the user enters a number, I can proceed. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a variable called flag, make it 1. If flag remains 1 till the end, that means the number is to the power of 2. Otherwise, the number is not to the power of 2. Then what I am going to do here is I am going to make a copy of the number and store it in temp. Alright, so now I am safe. Copy of number is in temp. Now what I can do is I can use a while loop. I can say while, alright, I can say while number is greater than 2. So as long as the number is greater than 2, I need to keep processing this number. What should I do with this particular number? I am first going to divide this number by 2 and see if the remainder is 1. So if number mod 2 is equal to 1, okay, if number mod 2 is equal to 1, then straight away what I do is I say it's an odd number, flag is equal to 0, and then I'm going to do a break out of this while loop. Alright, I'm going to do a break out of this while loop. Else, if the number is not to the power of 2, then I have a very simple step to do. I am simply going to take number and reduce it by 2. Okay, number is number divided by 2. Alright, number divided by 2. I continue this while loop, and at the end of it what I do is I can simply print out like this. If flag is equal to 0, then I am going to say cout number is not a number not to the power of 2. Alright, cout number is to the power of 2. Okay, let me do it, is to the power of 2. If I want, I can print the number, so I'll just do it here. I can say number, since I've stored it in temp. Okay, you need to print temp because the original number is going to be lost. Alright, because you're processing the number by dividing it, so you have to just be careful that you do the right thing. And here what we do is we as usual use the get ch and return 0. Alright, so let me go ahead and try to explain by taking an example. Alright, that's the only way you're going to understand concepts. Always try to take some numbers, data, test and try to see if it is working perfectly. So let's say I read a number. Let's say I read a number 7. Flag is 1. Temp is equal to number is also equal to 7. 7 greater than 2, true. 7 mod 2, the remainder is 1. Flag becomes 0. I break out of the while loop. Since flag is 0, 7 number not to the power of 2. That means it will say 7 is not to the power of 2. Let me take a number now. Read a number here. Let the number be 8. Flag is 1. Temp is also 8. 8 is greater than 2. 8 mod 2 equal to 1, false. So I come to the else part. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now I come back to the top of the while loop here. Once I come back to the top of the while loop here, where this cursor is blinking, the green blinking thing, 4 is greater than 2 is true. Then I come here. 4 mod 2 is 0. So this is false. This condition is false. I come here. 4 is 4 by 2. It becomes 2. 2 is greater than 2? No, 2 is equal to 2, so I come out. So automatically flag value has not changed. Since flag is not equal to 0, I say temp, that is number 8, is to the power of 2. Now what we can do is, in order to see that it's really working, let's try to execute it and test it out. Let's enter a number 9. It should say number 9 does not belong to the power of 2. Number 9 number not to the power of 2. I have not written great English, but it's okay. It's just meant to help you understand. Now, what I can do is I can enter some more value. Let me enter 128. 128 is a number which is to the power of 2. You can verify it using a calculator and so on. Now let's press one more. Let's enter, let's say 56. Okay, is not a number which belongs to the power of 2. All right, so this way you can test it for different values and you should get it exactly the same. So just understand this logic. As long as the condition of number being greater than 2, I am dividing the number by 2 and checking for remainder. If the remainder happens to 1, straight away I say it does not belong to the power of 2. But if I keep dividing the number constantly till it reaches 2, then that number has to be to the power of 2. So take a test data, look at the explanation prior to this video, and you should really be comfortable with how things are working.